Netflix has already released loads of new shows in 2026, with some even pulling in tens of millions of views. Today, we're looking at the biggest shows of the year, a few of which are now among Netflix's most watched series ever. The seventh most watched Netflix series of 2026 is a brand new one that's still collecting views as we speak. It's a crime drama miniseries called I Will Find You, which racked up 24 million views in only its first week after release. It's based on a Harlan Coben novel about a man serving a life sentence for murdering his own son, but he comes across evidence that his boy may still be alive.
Who has my son?
Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to.
I Will Find You is the type of twisty mystery thriller that Netflix excels at these days. Harlan Coben adaptations have become one of their most reliable brands, and this was their first American adaptation of a Coben novel. Its numbers are sure to rise in the coming weeks, as it's clearly already got the pieces to be a massive Netflix success. Coming in at number 6 with an impressive 35 million views is the action thriller series Man on Fire. It was inspired by the A.J. Quinnell novel about a former mercenary who unleashes his deadly skills in order to bring a kidnapped girl home. Man on Fire was previously adapted into a 2004 movie starring Denzel Washington, and lots of viewers were curious if this series would be as good. The movie was definitely better, but this was a pretty solid action thriller with plenty of suspense and good action scenes. Action fans are constantly looking for their next binge-worthy action series, and Man on Fire was one of the best examples of the genre in 2026 so far. At number 5 with 38 million views was, surprise, surprise, another Harlan Coben adaptation, this one called Runaway, and it's about a man searching for his runaway daughter, but when he finds her strung out in a park, his search for answers leads him to a deep web of secrets. Runaway, like I Will Find You, is another mystery miniseries, this one British made. It's got all the Coben hallmarks, a big mystery, constant twist, and cliffhangers that make it difficult to stop. Sometimes people want an addictive series that grabs them from the first episode and refuses to let go, and Runaway gave them exactly that. Next up at number 4 is our first returning show. It's One Piece Season 2 with 39.5 million views. This is the live-action adaptation of the legendary manga that follows the Straw Hat Pirates who journey across the Grand Line in search for the ultimate treasure known as the One Piece. The first season surprised people by doing what many thought was impossible and delivering a genuinely solid live-action anime adaptation. That success created huge anticipation for season 2. The show's sense of adventure, likable characters, and family-friendly appeal helped it to reach audiences beyond just anime fans. One Piece is quickly becoming one of Netflix's biggest global franchises and already has a 3rd season in the works. And if you're always looking for the next series everyone is going to be talking about, make sure to subscribe to CineGold series. Every week we break down the biggest new shows, hidden gems in the series that are taking over streaming. And our top 3 are all some of the most watched series in Netflix history. Number 3 is a holdover from late 2025, Stranger Things Season 5, which pulled in 52 million more views in early 2026. It was the 5th and final season of Netflix's global phenomenon. Audiences have spent nearly a decade with these characters, and after the cliffhanger ending of Season 4, millions of fans wanted to see how the story would finally end. If you count the 2025 numbers, Stranger Things Season 5 has pulled in a total of 133 million views and is the 4th most watched single season of any English language Netflix show ever. It's probably not a surprise to anyone to see Stranger Things so high on this list. At number 2 with an incredible 98.2 million views is mystery thriller miniseries His and Hers. This was yet another mystery book adaptation, this one based on the Alice Feeney novel of the same name. It follows a reporter whose life becomes caught up in a murder investigation when the victim turns out to be someone from her past.
I didn't hurt her, Anna. Do you know who did it?
I didn't do it, if that's what you're asking.
His and Hers was one of the first big Netflix shows to release in 2026, and viewers showed up in droves for the twisty mystery, starring Tessa Thompson and John Bernthal. Sometimes a series catches lightning in a bottle, and His and Hers did exactly that, becoming Netflix's 10th most watched English language show ever. And taking the #1 spot by a massive margin is Bridgerton Season 4 with a staggering 130.8 million views. The romance series has built an incredibly loyal audience over the years, and Season 4 arrived with big-time anticipation. It's another sweeping romance filled with secrets, drama, and all of the lavish production values that have come to make it one of Netflix's crown jewels. Season 4 was split into 2 parts, which probably helped keep it in the spotlight for much of the year. It was one of the biggest streaming successes of 2026 and still has a 5th season on the way. And as a bonus, Netflix's most watched non-English series in 2026 was the Korean action school drama Teach You a Lesson. It's still very new and has already pulled in an impressive 39 million views. How many of these series have you watched, and did any of them surprise you? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks as always for watching. I will see you again soon.